Have you ever wondered why sleep is so important? How does it affect our daily lives? Well, sleep is one of the best ways to recharge our batteries. But what happens when it doesn't work? Many people, even after sleeping the recommended 8 hours, or even more, have difficulty waking up refreshed the next day, and this could be due to various factors. Firstly, you may be experiencing poor quality sleep. In most cases, waking up tired means that your night's sleep didn't occur as it should. To understand better, sleep is divided into stages that occur in an orderly fashion, in cycles that repeat throughout the night. During each stage, the brain commands important processes for metabolism and even for the organs' cleansing. If factors disrupt sleep and cause a person to wake up in the middle of these stages, the brain returns to the beginning of this process, which hampers sleep quality. This can occur with light stimuli or sounds, for example. The thing is, these awakenings may often go unnoticed by the individual. This is what happens with sleep apnea, for instance. Small respiratory stops occur where the body slightly wakes up to recover air, but the person doesn't notice. However, you should only worry about sleep disorders if the symptom of waking up tired is frequent and accompanied by other symptoms. Secondly, you may not be respecting your sleep schedule. When the body is accustomed to sleeping and waking up at roughly the same time, it will start to wake up at its usual time. However, the brain may be sending another message to continue sleeping, especially if you're more tired than usual. Thus, confusion ensues. The body is programmed to be alert or drowsy at certain periods within the 24 hours of the day. In the morning, the sun rises and the sleep hormone decreases. The alert hormone, cortisol, increases. Then cells, muscles, heart rate, body temperature, and various mechanisms are activated regardless of our state, so that the body starts functioning and awakening occurs. Therefore, if a person is more tired and goes against the body's flow, staying in bed, the brain tries to stay asleep to restore metabolism, excrete certain substances, and catch up on tasks that were not performed in the body the previous night. But this creates an imbalance because the body is programmed to function at that time. This action of the brain to maintain sleep, while other parts of the body are ready to wake up, can result in a headache, muscle pain, sleep inertia, the feeling of waking up and not being able to get up, lack of strength and energy. All this because the wake-up window was exceeded. Thirdly, you may be sleeping more than you should. By sleeping in later on the weekends, the deep sleep phase extends, and you may end up waking up right in the middle of it. Upon waking, our brain activity resembles that deep sleep stage, slowing down, which can create a feeling of lethargy, tiredness, and even a slightly groggy sensation. So, how much sleep is needed to feel refreshed? Well, that varies. It used to be thought that 8 hours was the magic number, but now it's recommended that each person find the number of hours that makes them feel good. What is known is that less than 6 hours a night indicates a lack of sleep, and more than 10 hours already deviates from the norm, so it's necessary to investigate if there's a factor affecting sleep, causing the person to need to sleep so much. In summary, the quality of your sleep, respecting your sleep schedule, and not oversleeping are all factors that can affect how you feel upon waking. Understanding the importance of each sleep stage and the effects of disruptions can help improve your overall sleep quality and, consequently, your daily life.
Ever wondered why sometimes you wake up feeling more tired than when you went to bed? Or why after a full 8 hours of sleep, you still feel groggy? Welcome to the fascinating world of sleep, a realm still shrouded in mystery despite centuries of study. Sleep is a vital function of our body, just like eating or breathing. It's during sleep that our bodies repair tissues, grow muscles, synthesize hormones, and consolidate memories. On average, a healthy adult requires between 7 and 9 hours of sleep per night. And it's worth noting that these hours only count towards actual sleep time, not just lying awake in bed. But what happens when we don't get enough sleep? Sleep deprivation, even for a single night, can lead to a myriad of negative effects. It impairs cognitive function, reduces alertness and concentration, and can even impact our mood, causing irritability or depression. Chronic sleep deprivation can have even more serious consequences, including an increased risk of conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. So, how can we ensure that we're getting the right amount of quality sleep? The key lies in maintaining a consistent sleep schedule. On those days when we're feeling particularly drained, it might be tempting to sleep in or take a long nap. However, experts advise against drastically changing your sleep routine. The amount of time we spend awake is one of the primary triggers for sleepiness, so altering our wake-sleep cycle can throw our bodies off balance. Instead of sleeping in, consider going to bed an hour earlier or extending your morning sleep by an hour. Avoid afternoon naps, as they can interfere with nighttime sleep. These simple adjustments can help reestablish equilibrium in our body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Preparing for a good night's sleep is equally crucial. While our sleep potential is largely dictated by our bodies, there are modern pitfalls that can disrupt our natural sleep patterns. This includes exposure to light and the use of electronic devices close to bedtime, excessive consumption of stimulants like coffee, and eating heavy meals a few hours before sleeping. It's best to hit the hay only when you're genuinely sleepy, rather than strictly adhering to a schedule. So, let's recap. Sleep is essential for our overall health and well-being. Sleep deprivation can lead to both immediate and long-term health issues. Maintaining a consistent sleep schedule and creating a conducive sleep environment are key to achieving quality sleep. Remember, it's not just about the quantity of sleep, but also the quality. So the next time you find yourself tempted to pull an all-nighter or binge-watch that new series till dawn, remember the importance of sleep. After all, a well-rested you is a healthier, happier you. Good night and sleep well.